So, after reading the recent chapter of Blue Lock, I think not only I, but the entire Blue Lock community have come to the agreement that Julian Loki can simply not be real. I mean, we've seen some crazy stuff in Blue Lock, like Kaiser's impact, Shido's crazy bicycle kick, and even Nagi's impossible double fake volley. But what this man has simply done should be illegal. In fact, scratch that, it should be straight up impossible. But for some reason, he's done the impossible. Now, for those of you who haven't caught up to this point in the manga, I recommend you keep watching the video as I'll give somewhat of a breakdown on what happened in this chapter. So the chapter starts out with Kaiser confronting Noah on his recently disclosed actual reason for coming to the Blue Lock. That being to train Kaiser into someone that can challenge him. And as we all know who Kaiser is, he obviously hated this. Now, something that Noah also mentioned is that as of right now, the one he sees who threatens him the most is none other than Loki. Now, this genuinely excites me as Noah obviously has a knack for reading players, as that is one of his strengths. And also we've barely seen much from Loki, as the only showcases of his abilities so far in the series is in the match with the World 5. Moving on, while Kaiser is deciding where to take his shot, Isagi is also contemplating on the most likely trajectory of Kaiser's shot, as he plans on stealing Kaiser's goal, but he can't seem to pinpoint an exact location. So with the little time remaining, he chooses and decides to go left, as he believes Kaiser would go for something that would seem impossible. And at first, after Kaiser takes the shot, it does seem to be the right option. But slowly but surely, the ball takes an extreme curve and heads in the opposite direction, completely deceiving Isagi and the goalkeeper. And while at first it does seem that a goal is certain, out of nowhere, Loki dashes for the post and somehow stops the shot. I know you might be confused. Is this Blue Lock or Inazuma 11? And for those of you who might not be able to comprehend how big of a feat this actually is, let's do a little calc, shall we? Now, in the previous chapter, Noah said that the distance from the goal was 29 meters or about 32 yards. Now, because this is manga, there isn't an exactly particular measurement of time, but you can see Loki start moving after the ball curved. And using stats from real world matches, mind you, Kaiser's impact is stated in Blue Lock to be the fastest and most powerful shot in the world. And using real world power stats, the fastest shot in history is by Ronnie Harrison, with a shot moving at 210 kilometers per hour. Meaning, if we compare that to Kaiser's shot, it should have taken him a total time of 0.5 seconds to reach the post. I kid you not, 0.5 seconds, less than a second. Let's say it weren't as powerful as that, and let's use a more recent shot, as the one we stated earlier was from a long time ago. So let's use Cristiano Ronaldo's shot that had been recorded at a speed of 130 kilometers per hour. It's obviously way slower, but still significantly fast. Using this scale as for the calculations, it would still take the ball roughly 0.8 seconds. That's still literally less than a second in and of itself to reach the goal. Meaning for Loki to wait for the shot to actually be taken first and then chase after it as well. In order to catch it, he would need to have been moving at roughly 305 kilometers per hour. At that speed, he would be almost as fast, if not roughly the same speed, as a Lamborghini Huracan at top speed. I think at this point you kind of understand what I mean, and maybe I might be looking a little too deep into it, as this is a manga and I shouldn't take it so seriously. But for the most part, Blue Lock has always had some sort of realistic aspect to most of its insane moves and skills, and I do get that he was supposed to be based off Kylian Mbappe. He's currently the fastest player in the world, or one of the fastest players in the world. But Mbappe's best recorded speed as of now is 38 kilometers per hour. That means Loki is moving roughly 8 times as fast as his real world counterpart. Anyways, that will be all from me. Despite this being a very obvious plot hole in the story, meaning that no, Loki is practically uncatchable, but regardless, I still enjoyed the chapter, and I'm just gonna tell myself that Loki was really fast and there's nothing to it, without looking into the details as I should have done earlier. Anyways, if you did enjoy the video, be sure to like, and subscribe to the channel if you want more Blue Lock content like this. With that being said, I'll catch you guys on the next one. Stay safe, stay blessed, and peace.